we wear lat layers because it sure is getting hot down here in Mississippi. And this is Nadia Narkowitz bringing you the weather on June 29th, 1964. And I will see you.
Breaking news. Thousands of white college students and activists are making their way to Mississippi and other southern states to advocate voting rights for black citizens. We now go to our correspondent, Jumba Bay, at the scene. What's going on down there?
Well, Ms. Reed, I'm currently standing in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where hundreds were just marching this past Wednesday. I've met up with Patty Morrison, a local, just to see what's been really going on.
See, Mama, I told you
Hello,
I was
Mrs.
going to be
Morrison.
famous.
Can you give me a brief overview of the events that have been occurring this past week or so?
Hi, Juju. Well, see, I'm minding my own business. I was just washing my dishes. Hi, Mama. I was just washing my dishes. I look out my window, and guess what I see? I see hundreds of thousands of millions of them college students just walking around, just marching around. And see, I thought at first it was like a festival or something, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's a festival, because like the mayor's wife likes to like throw those sometimes. And I got so excited. I was like, I was ready to put on my festival dress and everything, and like it's a pretty white dress, and it's really pretty. And then I see like one of those college students and like blacks deserve to vote or like some bull honky, and I was like, oh my god, this isn't even a festival. So I went back inside and I like breastfeeded my children for like a little bit.
So what's your perspective on black voting rights in southern states?
Well, to be quite frank, dear, I just don't really understand it because like we already gave them emancipation and like other stuff, and like we didn't even do that bad to them. Like the KKK wasn't even like that bad. Like my husband's in the KKK, it's like not even that bad. And like we already gave them all this stuff and like the freedom and stuff, and like maybe they can't like see the same movies we can, maybe they can't like drink from the same water, but I feel like they shouldn't even be complaining right now because at least they can drink water. I mean, like some people can't drink water, like people in Africa, and like so I don't know. I just think that like they don't really need voting rights.
Well, there you have it, folks. The words of a local. Back to
Hi,
you, Ms.
Mama.
Patel, for reporting live.
Thank you, Juju B.
Well, thank you, Jumba, for that very opinionated take on this whole ordeal. Freedom Summer has opened up the door for different Negroes. Before Freedom Summer, there was only a 6.7% chance of Mississippi blacks who were old enough to vote that were registered. Many situations caused this lack in voters, such as the literacy test and terror groups such as the KKK.
Exactly, Ms. Reed. Negroes have been terrorized by taking away their basic rights such as voting, liberty, and life.
Thank you, Jumba. And now let's go to Christina updating us about the current situation in Neshoba County.
Hello, Ms. Reed. There have been shocking revelations in the FBI case regarding the three missing civil rights workers. Michael Schwerner, 24, of New York, James Chaney, 21, from Mississippi, and Andrew Goodman, 20, of New York, who disappeared near Philadelphia, Mississippi on June 21, 1964. The three civil rights workers were part of the Freedom Summer program. We have been just informed that they were abducted, killed, and buried by KKK members in this earthen dam behind me. With me, I also have the mother of James Chaney. Hello, Mrs. Chaney. We were happy that you were able to join us today.
It's a pleasure to join you today. I have to do everything I can to publicize the issues that many Negroes face, as well as the issues that people who fight for these issues have to face.
Do you feel that your son died for a worthy cause?
Yes, I believe my son died for a very worthy cause. I feel that Negroes have faced so much discrimination and it finally has come to an end. And I'm happy that my son was able to play such an important role in the change identity of Negroes.
Thank you, Mrs. Chaney, for
Thank
being
you,
here
Christina.
today. Back to Ms.
Thank you, Christina. This Freedom Summer movement has changed the shape of many Negroes. Freedom Summer, even though it only took place in Mississippi, inspired many Negroes and people. Voting rights for Negroes are finally being recognized, and let's hope that this passes the Voting Right Act of 1965. Now back to the weather.
Okay, well that was Nadia bringing y'all the weather, and I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Goodbye, Mississippi, and have a lovely day.